everyone, it's Nicole and Happy New Year to everybody. This is my first layout in 2016 and it is a Scrap Your Stash Saturday. And this is a page kit that I had put together to go to a crop 3 years ago. And I decided to, get those pages scrapped. They've been sitting there long enough. And I have about, I think I counted yesterday, there's 7 or 8 left. So at least 2 more months of every Saturday pulling one of those page kits out. This collection is from Bo Bunny, Back to Basics, and it was in 2015. This is from, the stickers are from Echo Park Summer Days. And I didn't check what year that was. That must be 2012 too. It doesn't give a date. 2010. So that's a little bit older. But I mean, all in all, when I put these page kits together, those, the Bo Bunny pages were brand new. It was in 2012. So I was trying to use up stuff as brand new as I could. And but they've been sitting there for 3 years. And you know what? They're still adorable pages, adorable papers and stuff. So I'm happy to use them up. I cut about an 6-inch strip of that pattern paper with the circles, and then I just cut about 3/8 of an inch strip of that teal pattern paper. And I think when I put these together, I hadn't planned on using the teal side. I had planned on using the other side, the floral side, but I have no idea what I had planned back then. So I just kind of go with the flow and see what I have as pattern papers and kind of use those up. I absolutely love these rubber alphas, and they've been sitting in that big baggie for 3 years. So I'm happy to have them out and that I can use them again. I had a couple of package of stickers, remark stickers, which they're kind of 3D. They're just like die cuts, maybe a little bit thicker than die cuts, but they're not chipboard, but they have foam tape in between some of the layers. And I tried to find a date on these. I didn't see one last night. Let's see if I can find one today. Oh, 2011. So I don't know which collection that was from Amy Tangerine, but it was, it's 5 years old. So happy to put that to use. And then that one of the Bo Bunny papers, it had this floral in 3 blocks. So I cut them out. I didn't know how many I was going to be able to use. I only end up using one of them, but I just thought they were really cute. I end up using a 4x6 Project Life card, which I love using those for my journaling. I seem to be grabbing for those all the time now. Actually, when I pulled that page or that 4x6 card, I was like, ooh, my box is getting really low because I'm using those all the time. I believe I might have another 4x6 package, so I'll be good. But they're great for, like this was a busy pattern paper. I could have done the journaling. I could do the journaling on the bottom part, like where the white cardstock is for my background. But I wanted to cut down my photo to 4x4 and then kind of have my journaling off to the side. And so that's what I decided. I decided to go on that one flower that has some orange in it and some yellow and blue. And it's all from the same collection, so it coordinates really perfectly. Now these tickets, all I had was a strip of those tickets, so I have no idea what collection it was from, but it is a Bo Bunny pattern paper. I just don't know if it's from the same collection or a different collection. And I'm going to use a few of those tickets. Now this page came together really super quickly. 48 minutes. That's really quick for me. Usually it's, an hour and 15 minutes, usually. Very rarely that I do a page that is less than that. So I'm going to put a couple of tickets on that because the picture was taken in New York, and we had taken the ferry from the New York side to the New Jersey side. And this was sort of the title of this page is going to be Goodbye NYC, because we took the ferry over, and then we ended up taking the train from the Jersey side to our back to our campsite. And then we didn't leave for another couple of days after that, but it was our last day that we went to New York, because we were an hour away where we camped. So that was the last day that we went to New York. And actually, it was on July 4th. And but there was no trains that stayed late enough that we thought that you could see the fireworks. So we hurried up, and then we ended up getting delayed in Hoboken. Downstairs where the train is, because the train that was in New York waited for the fireworks to be done before they left. So we're like, oh, we could have stayed and seen the fireworks, but oh well. If that ever happens to us again, we'll remember to ask, if they stayed to see the fireworks or not. But and then when we were we had planned that, because when we went from New York to New Jersey, we waited till the last day to go to New Jersey, to go to Carlo's Bakery, which is the cake boss. And we had pre-ordered some stuff, and oh my gosh, we spent about $100 each, which doesn't seem like, doesn't seem like a lot of money, but when you think it's all on desserts, that's insane, right? I mean, it was all we ate it all, not within a day, but I believe the next day we were coming home. But so we had some that night, and then the next day, and we had some when we had come home. But oh man, if you're ever in New Jersey and you have a chance to go, you have to eat the lobster tails. Oh my goodness, they're good. That was probably my favorite. Yeah, that was probably my favorite. I think I would get 2 packages of the lobster tails next time because they were so yummy. So I'm going to use basically the whole sticker sheet from Echo Park to do my whole title. I really love those foam stickers, but they're not foam, they're rubber stickers. But I didn't like how they kind of, I don't know, in comparison to the word goodbye, the ratio just wasn't good. So I ended up taking some more letters from the Echo Park Summer Days, which were the top letters, and I'm just spelling out Goodbye NYC. And that's kind of funny, because as I was scrapping this, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my profile picture for my Facebook. It's still on there. It's 3 years old, because this was in July of 2012, but it's of myself and my middle child and my baby. And even he's so little there. This was just 3 years ago. Man, he's almost 6 feet now. And wow, how things changes so quickly, right? So I'm happy to be back. I used some die cuts from Jelly Bean Soup, some older die cuts, because this was in that package from, it's called Journaling Sprouts, and they're quite old too. I don't know, 2011. Some older supplies. I didn't bring in some new supplies except for the Lindy Stamp Gang. I got Mango Mania and Luscious Lime, and let me see if I can get the last one. And the last one is C'est la vie cerise. Okay. And I'm just drying those up. And one thing that I love that I did back then was when I put the page kit together, I did my journaling right away. So I would put it on recipe cards. And then when I did the pages at the crops, I didn't have to think about the journaling. I just kind of copied what was there. And one of my goals in 2016 is going to be to journal on my layouts right away. So whether I do a page kit or kits that, my hip kits, when I put my pages together, I'm going to grab a recipe card, and I'm going to do my journaling right away so that when I'm putting the page together, I can do my journaling and then it's done. I can stick it in the page, in an album after, and the whole thing is done, and I don't have stacks of layouts left to put together. I did add some enamel dots from my mind's eye, and that's it. The first page of the year is done. So again, Happy New Year, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye.